Greetings. Oh, am I live? I'm live. Hey, hello, Galactic Jedis. Welcome to my live. I am at the Conscious Life Expo, as you guys can see behind me, the biggest spiritual awakening event on the planet. It is jam-packed with a bunch of high-vibing people. My presentation this morning was phenomenal. I believe the room was packed, and everybody was excited. Everybody was Okay, let me just tell you this. The compliments that I received was, how do you know all this? That's a typical question I get asked. But overall, it was phenomenal. Now, I am also going to be on the planetary Ascension panel tomorrow at 5 o'clock for those that are coming on Sunday. And yeah, I'm one of the panelists. I'm excited. So with that in mind, I just wanted to welcome you guys. I wanted to bring, actually, the Conscious Life Expo to the Galactic Jedis. It's been amazing being here. I've been meeting some of the most amazing people on the planet that are in the forefront of the Great Awakening and bringing knowledge to humanity. So it's been such a phenomenal journey for me.
Hi.
And, oh, hi.
Hi. Ismail. Oh my God, let's get this guy.
Hi, guys.
Hi, do you mind if we ask a couple questions?
Sure. Who are you
All right,
guys?
so we are Venice Paparazzi.
Oh, Venice Paparazzi.
Yes,
Okay.
here at the 22nd LA Conscious Life Expo. So we just want to ask people on the scene a couple questions.
Sure.
Yeah? Okay. So first is, what in this moment of time, right now, would be your message to humanity?
At this moment of time, if I had say a mic where I am addressing the entire planet, this is what I would tell them. I would tell them, you guys were never alone in the universe. You know, we are part of a multidimensional reality. And most importantly, I would remind every single human that the true power comes from within and it's not an external thing. If I had an opportunity to speak to the world.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Important message.
Thank you.
Thank
Oh,
you
you're
for
welcome.
that.
Yeah.
It's a gift. My next question would be, knowing as much as you do, being an expert in the subjects, what are you still seeking answers to for yourself and your growth?
Wow, that is a very good question. You know, I get asked so many questions. You know, what is RH negative blood type? What is Ascension? Am I a star seed or not? Will I be seeing my loved one after you know, my deceased person after the Ascension? And the answer to all that is, of course, very simple. But to answer your question, this is a complicated question. You know, those are very, you could say, general questions that I normally have the answer to. But as far as like really asking myself if there is something I want to know about myself, because I am so tuned in, I feel like I already know who I am.
Right.
And every time I want to know more about myself, I always consult with my higher self through quiet time, through meditation. But that is a question I've never been asked. So that is very interesting that you've asked. Yeah.
Well, thank you for engaging with us in that regard. So the last question would be, what do you do to enjoy yourself on your pastime, your time off when you're relaxing? It's something that just brings you joy, any pastime.
I like to do nothing sometimes, to just sit there and relax on my chair.
Important.
I like to sun gaze. I like to go to the ocean. I live 2 blocks away from the ocean. So I like to go to the ocean. I like to just stare at the ocean for like an hour. And that's another form of meditation.
Yeah, definitely. Very healing.
Yeah, thank you. And every now and then when I get a chance, I go to the local church and I play the piano.
Oh, wow, really?
I do, and I don't even know how to read or write music. I just play to ear.
You just flow.
Yeah, I just
in
flow.
the flow.
If
That's
I
a
have
good
spare
space.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Understood. You're a busy man. So thank you for your time. And where
welcome.
can anybody with Venice Paparazzi and this team, how can we find you?
I am on social media. I also have a YouTube channel, which I'm actually broadcasting live on my YouTube.
Okay, thanks for letting us pop in.
Yeah, of course. So you guys are in my
Not
channel
shy.
here. Say hi to the Galactic Jedis.
Hello, Galactic Jedis. You're here with us in spirit.
Hi, guys.
Everyone can find me under the Real Ishmael Press, my YouTube channel, my social media outlets, and I'm actually in the midst of constructing my website as well. So as soon as I have that going, I'm going to post it all over my social media and on my YouTube. But yeah, just make sure that you guys click the Real Ishmael Press, because there are some pirates of accounts that are trying to be me, and so we just want to make sure we go to the right channel, the
Yeah.
real Ishmael
Thank you
Perez.
for that.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're
So
welcome.
make sure it's verified, all the
Yes.
things. So awesome. Thank you so much for your time. Very grateful for your service to humanity and letting us pop in at random here.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
One more time. I'm just going to use the iPhone.
Sure.
Your mission in 30 seconds. Your message today to the universe.
To the humanity,
To
to
everybody.
everyone.
Yes.
All right. Besides recognizing that the true power comes within ourselves and living in that eternal state of mindfulness, always being in control of the thoughts, my number one message would be to the universe that we've already done this before, guys. We've already done this. We just don't have any recollection or memory of it. Only the best took the call, you could say, volunteered to come to this timeline in this third dimension at this time. So whoever you are out there, just know that you are special, that you are special. And that's it. That's my message to the universe. And to
Beautiful.
humanity.
Beautiful.
So,
Grateful. Thank you so much.
thank you for being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll let you get back.
I'm a fan.
We'll let you get back to your
Awesome.
business. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Bye, Tristan.
Bye, guys. Oh, how can I reach you guys?
Ah,
Well,
Venice.
you go to Venice Paparazzi. This is Emily, and my name is Edison. Venice, PAPARAZZI.com. If you're in Venice or just coming to visit Venice, California, check that out. It's an events calendar. We have a ton of photos and a ton of activities as well. So
Yes.
this is how, And we got great people here. Welcome. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Nice meeting you, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tristan.
Well, there you guys go. The Venice Paparazzi in the house. So with that in mind, I would like to give you guys a tour of the Conscious Life Expo here in Italy. Let's see who we run into. I keep running into Jimmy Church. I've already ran into Sarah Cosmo Bergsman three times. Altea as well, who does the light language. I ran into Nick Pope. For those who know Nick Pope, I ran into him a couple of times. Who else? And many others. Oh, of course, Brad Alson. Brad Alson. I can't even say his last name. Brad Alson. I kept thinking it was Alson. Brad Alson. For those that know who he is, he's here, and many others here. I also heard that Daryl is here, also known as Bashar. And I also ran into Elizabeth April. For those that know Elizabeth April, I had an opportunity to actually meet her dad last night at the speakers dinner, which was amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and give you guys a tour, and let's just see who we run into so that we could, hang out with them and ask them some questions, right, guys? And share the Conscious Life Expo with everyone else. All right. So this is the speaker media corner, and now I'm going to be going this way. Oh, she's okay? Okay, let's go this way. Let's check out the room. So we're going to visit Crystal's Journey. Hi. How are you?
I'm Stephanie Lodge.
Nice to meet you,
Nice
Stephanie.
to meet you. I am the
My-
Hug Angel.
You are an archangel?
The Hug Angel.
Oh, the Hug Angel.
Yes, can I give you a hug?
Of course you may
I'm
give me a
gonna try
hug.
not to get on your mic.
So what spiritual work do you do?
I'm an Ascension accelerator. I do angelic genome activations, and I work with ancient crystal skull technology to align us to what I call diamond earth, multifaceted.
That's really good. That's awesome. I guess everybody has a gift to contribute to the awakening.
I do my best. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And then I'm also creating Hug Angels. I'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
These are kids. We had,
Ishmael, catch.
Okay. Here you go. Yeah, just clip that on
Yeah,
so
here,
I can hear you.
let me hand you her.
Hug Angels. Look at this,
Hug
guys. Hug
Angels.
Angels.
How am I clipping? Oh, here we go.
They have such warm energy.
So yeah, you can for outsource. Why not? Yeah. So Hug Angels are going to have an app, Angel Hugs. They are designed to empower. They're going to have crystals inside with a little Bluetooth speaker, so they can be part of what I call parents being able to wind down their children or support their children. Maybe the child comes home from school, they got bullied. There's a hug for that, right? So there'll be teachings for them to empower them. And everything that they're aligned with, I work with the Diamond Angelics of Andromeda to some degree. What I work with is high councils that come through my channel. I've been doing this for about 20 years. The angelic light streams that I work with are in the Magdalene Mystery Teachings. So the crystal skulls, a lot of people don't know, is Magdalene really is a title more than Mary Magdalene, right? And Magdalene, to me, means it's a fortress of frequency. So we're holding a tour, a tower of light. And so when you hold that conviction, that knowing, that knowledge, it's your responsibility to share it and empower others, do cellular entrainment, other things like that. And with the skulls, interestingly, I'll share with you, the council brought through was
The Andromeda Council.
the Andromeda Council, and all of my councils are kind of streaming and weaving together. So I don't get too caught up in the labels. I integrate.
Well, I am familiar that a lot of the archangels occupy the Andromeda Galaxy.
Yeah. And the ones that are working with us now are really designed to ascend the entire system, not just our planet. So what I do is bring in whatever is required in the moment to adjust the harmonics. I do something called harmonic alignment light optimization, or HALO, just to be fun. And that, they always code things. It's just what they do. And then holographic assembled light organization, or the halo around you. Some people call it a bubble of light. I think that's kind of limiting, I'll be honest. There's so much more to that immortal instrument that we can tap into, which I'm sure you know a lot about. But that said, what's interesting about it is as we keep rising up and this consciousness keeps getting out there and expanding, there's more information coming in, and we're always micro adjusting to it. So everything I do is about that alignment and making sure that we are bringing in the tools that we need sometimes to hold that extra bandwidth. So when I started doing this, I'm 52 now. So when I started doing this, I was in my 30s. I had an experience early on in my life where I literally walked off a cliff at 5 years old, and I reanimated and popped right back up.
You fell?
I did. I just walked right off like a 1.5 story size cliff.
So you fell and you hit the floor 2 stories, from 2 stories up.
About a 1.5 story.
Story and a half, and you just
And I was
got back
5,
up.
and I just popped right back up, and I never realized the reason I popped back up was a bit of a walk-in experience, people might call it. In my case, it was really my guardian element of light. You might call it guardian angelic, right? Seraphim, actually, coming in. And it wouldn't be until years later that I knew that, because I was still integrating that frequency for so long. So I have a very specific connection to the seraphim, which is why I work with the dragons. And the dragon energies are the architects of creation. They're here to now bring that halo field around the planet up a notch. I call that Diamond Earth because I find 5D is very limiting in consciousness. It's kind of irrelevant to call it 5D in my opinion at this point, because we're so beyond 5 in many ways, right? As you know. I'm getting a lot from you directly on another level. So just roll with it. We'll do the best. And I'm in stream, so I apologize to anybody watching. I'm like, it's just fire. It's fire hosing right now. I call it fire hosing. So basically, that's funny. Somebody's, hold on, water break. So what's interesting is with Hug Angel, so what she's going to do is she's going to bring in the same frequencies, these diamond light frequencies to the kids, because the kids are coming in really more advanced, right? They're coming in already preloaded. As you know, they're coming in like, I know what I am, I know what I need to do, but their parents are not always totally switched on. Sometimes they are. So this is going to serve as a bridge. They're locked out.
Let me go up 1 second. But wow, this is fascinating. So you're totally speaking my language, and I'm sure that hi, Daryl, come on in. And I'm sure that the Galactic Jedis are probably thinking, "Wow, this is really cool. Totally resonates." Hi, guys.
Hi, Deb. So Omega is coming in. I brought Omega in. I called her forward.
Oh, it's a female.
It's a female.
Okay.
And it's a platinum. She runs the diamond platinum. The platinum is the immortal sovereign feminine, as I see it. And this platinum frequency is really what's being balanced now in the planet. The titanium masculine, the Titan, right? Titanium has been the dominating empire kind of force, if you will. So what we're doing is balancing by bringing the feminine. But in that harmonic vibration, what's interesting with the dragon aspect of this is that that's the architectural. That's the holographic. Think of ley lines, right? Ley lines used to be called dragon lines for a reason. I don't know if you know about the laying over of the dragon, right? So the dragon lines now are all getting upgraded and or dismantled and restructured. Yeah. So this is here to support us. Omega is here to support us in really aligning us, that pillar, that Magdalene I mentioned, that frequency, that tower, that tour, to plug into the new grids, the new earth, the diamond earth.
Yeah.
So we're not getting confused because a lot of people, I got to get grounded, but they almost don't feel comfortable getting fully grounded. And the reason is because they're not grounding to the right system. They're still trying to find where's that system, because it's going to depend on the area they're in. I live in Los Angeles, so Los Angeles is a very dense grid, as you might know. So we have a lot of different ways of orchestrating that energy here. A lot of interference too.
Oh yeah.
So this helps me kind of make sure I plug into the right spot, because I'm here holding that grid, that station specifically, along with others.
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, that's Omega. So Omega means also Ome is her nickname. Ome has an element of watchfulness. In Japanese, it means the eye. So she's always kind of like making sure we're good.
Yeah, and this is the year of the dragon.
Yeah,
So,
and we had a dragon master here. I don't know if you've interviewed him, but he was here and he felt turned. Okay, this is serious light coming through here. And I'm like, yeah, we're anchoring it. Yeah. Yeah, so if they want to find me, I'm at the Hug Angel. So I give hugs. This is what I do. I'm a professional hugger. And Hug Angels is that we are Hug Angels, because we're all Hug Angels. We're here to heal the universal grief that we're all experiencing, to harmonize it and elevate it, and unite it with grace, gratitude, generosity, goodness. Wow. So that's what I do.
Well, thank you so much for the work that you do for the collective.
Thank you for you.
Of course. Yeah.
I know. We hopefully that didn't get into the mic too much, but.
So before we end, because I know you didn't have the mic at the beginning,
Yeah.
so just give us another quick gist of what you do, and that's it.
Oh, so
I know you work with the crystals.
I am an angelic activator.
Angelic
I came to awaken
activator, okay.
angels. I work at the angelic genome level.
Okay.
And I accelerate ascension through the processes I teach.
Wow.
And I assist people in harmonizing.
She should be on our planetary ascension panel.
I've been an angel undercover, I'll be honest, for a while. I'm just now coming out, because I do a lot of what's called bodyguarding, if you will, on other levels. A lot of the people on the front lines, I actually hold mantle over so that they don't get taken out, if that makes any sense.
It makes a lot of sense. We're actually communicating on different levels too. So as you're speaking to me on the third dimension, your higher self is speaking to me on so many other levels. So I completely get you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thank you for your service.
Yes. It's an honor, sir, to be here at this time with the rest of the team.
Absolutely. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. And now we're going to go over to, do you mind if I talk to her in here?
Not at all.
Okay, thank you so much.
Let me take this off, though.
Oh, yes, let me go ahead and give her the mic. Thank you for coming, Deborah. Thank you. Excuse me. Go ahead and put this on. Oops. A little clumsy here. Just put it like, awesome. So now we have Deborah Gusti. Now, Deborah Gusti has been in this field helping the collective awaken for, would you say, about 25 years or more?
Several lifetimes.
Okay,
Many
several
lifetimes.
lifetimes, like I said.
Many lifetimes.
We are doing this multiple times. This is not the only time that we've come down to a system in the lower density to, break the system. So she said we could do it in here. Can we just do it in here or no? Oh, she does. Okay, so let's step outside and do it. I'm sorry. All right, guys, we're going to take this conversation outside just because our archangel hug bear has a something going on. I'm just meeting all kinds of interesting people.
Yeah.
So, Deborah,
Yes.
tell us, how long have you been hosting the Planetary Ascension panel? Because I know you do it every year, right?
Yes. Well, that's been about 10 years now.
10 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
And everything's evolved and evolved and evolved consistently since then. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It keeps getting better and better. And I noticed that this year there's more people than last year. That's amazing.
Yeah.
But, that's an indicator that people are waking up every day.
Yeah. I've been coming to this expo since it started in the 80s.
In the 80s? That's
In
when
the
it started.
80s,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
It was called the Whole Life Expo.
The whole
And it
life
had
is-
about 15 years, grew really big. And it was similar. It was all the next level of evolution of body, mind, spirit, and next level.
Can you give us some names of like some of the original pioneers? Did Dolores Cannon ever speak here?
I don't think so,
No.
but Greg Braden was here.
Craig Braden?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm familiar with his work. He's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of the UFO people were here,
Okay.
and just so many of the movers and shakers at that time were there.
Was Linda Moulton Howe around?
She
right?
wasn't as famous, but
Oh, she wasn't.
she was definitely doing her work
Oh, I
at
see.
that point.
'Cause I know
too.
she's done this work for over 30 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
hmm
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but this year more than ever before, the tickets are over the roof. So more people coming than ever than before this year. So it really signals more and more people awakening, more and more people wanting this. And the energy here is just so high, so positive.
It is.
You know, the world is crumbling around
Mhm.
us, but everyone here is so hopeful because they understand the whole birthing process that we're going through. And they can see beyond things crumbling, which they have to get to this new level that we're going to. So it's really beautiful to connect with everyone here that's on the same page of the awakening of moving forward. So,
Wow.
yeah.
And I love that we're all participating in this great awakening that's taking place.
And we're all soul family
Yes,
and
we
soul
are.
tribe.
Yeah, I've noticed that. I'm just meeting a lot of people that I resonate with. It's almost like, hey, wait, we've done this before. I know you. You know, we're
Yes.
family.
Yes. It's beautiful.
awesome.
Lots of love here. Lots of connections.
There is. There is.
Yeah.
Now, what have been some of your favorite speakers so far this weekend?
Well, you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
You did a great job. It was a full house. That's great.
Thank you.
I just came from Elizabeth's April. She was amazing.
Yeah.
She
I
had
met
a
her
full house.
yesterday. Well,
She had
I
a
mean,
full house as
I
well.
ran into her. I met her actually at the Stairway to the Stars
Yes.
Disclosure Fest. She's awesome.
She's a bright light and on YouTube all the time, just in here for the mission of awakening. Also, the Twin Ray are some of my favorite teachers. They're here for the Ascension.
I
and
haven't
beautiful.
ran into them, but I met them already. They're awesome. We've
Yeah.
actually been on the Planetary Ascension panel a few times already together.
Yes, and they'll
Are
be
they
there
gonna?
tomorrow.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes.
So I do get
Yeah.
to see them.
Yeah.
It's Shakina G,
Shakina Ma,
Shakina Ma, and
Sananda Ji.
Sananda.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yeah.
for reminding me of
They're
their names.
Ascension teachers.
Yeah.
They're one soul in two bodies in this lifetime that came here for the Ascension specifically.
It's amazing
Very
how they
high
were able
level
to
teachers.
gravitate towards each other.
Good.
Hello. Hi. Wow.
Yeah.
And I'm excited about seeing you in San Rafael and also in Sebastopol in the next 2
Yeah.
months or a
Yeah.
month and a half.
Sebastopol is right near Santa Rosa. We
Yeah.
have this incredible venue called Soft Medicine, and we're going to do a series of presentations that you'll be able to give to the community there.
I did it last year, I remember.
Yeah. So people really loved you coming last year, and I'm sure we're going to have more people because you're out there. People are knowing what you're up to and the brilliance that you transmit. So I'm looking forward to it. And we're also going to have you come to my EE System Center, Energy Wave Center.
Like last year.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
And this
I
will
love
be-
those EE system centers. I've been visiting more frequently.
Yeah.
There's actually one in my neck of the woods now.
Okay.
So, yeah, I discovered it a couple weeks ago.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that will be mid-April.
Mid-April?
You'll be there after the New Living Expo, where you're going to be featured in San Rafael at New Living Expo as well. So,
I'm
yeah.
excited. And we're also going to be on the Planetary Ascension panel for the Biomed Alien Con or Alien Expo coming up in, I believe, March.
It's in April.
Or April. Okay, thank you. April.
Yeah, it's the second week of April.
Second week of April.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I will be doing Ascension panel there that you will be on as well. So a lot of great speakers at that one in Los Angeles, second week of Expo, the Alchemy Expo, Biomed.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, Deborah Gusti, it's a pleasure to be
Yeah.
here once again with you, and
Yeah.
I'm excited about sharing the stage tomorrow with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're always amazing when it comes to hosting or conducting the Planetary Ascension panel.
I love it. It's my passion.
You seem to have like your questions are just, it's almost like you're just channeling or transmitting the questions.
Uh-huh.
And they're the best questions ever.
Oh.
So I just wanted to
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Thank you.
And we will see you then tomorrow.
All right.
At
Have
5
fun.
o'clock.
going around the expo and sharing it with people.
Oh, I will. Yeah, I hope we run into Elizabeth April or even Daryl Shank. Is it Daryl Bashar?
Sheehan? Oh, Bashar, yeah.
Daryl Bashar.
Daryl Anka.
Daryl Anka. I keep running into Jimmy Church, Nick Pope once,
Okay.
and yeah, we'll see who else we run into.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay.
Bye, Deborah. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So now we're going to be going for a tour, everyone. We're going to check out Conscious Life Expo. I'm going to take everyone with me. And
Oh, yes.
thank you. Bye, Deborah. Okay, got it. Excuse me.
Well, that's a pretty big question. So why I'm here.
This way. Excuse me.
I've been looking for Mr. Perez.
Yeah.
So
I do have.
how do I get it? Like,
How do you get my
cash
book
it?
broadcasted? No, it's okay. Go ahead. Let's talk to me.
A session. It felt like a session during your workshop today.
Oh,
It
thank
was
you for attending.
absolutely, and then how you read the Urantia book, because a lot of people don't even know about the book. And I've studied, a bit of it, but like you had it like down pat. You had the Vonson, you had all of that, and how you connected it with our extraterrestrial presence. Like, I was like, oh my God.
Well, that's my gift. I'm a dot connector, so that's what I
Okay,
do. I
okay.
take all this
A
information
master
and I make sense
assimilator.
of it.
Okay, you must have Virgo in your chart somewhere.
Oh, I know. I'm actually a Scorpio.
Oh, is it? Okay, well, it has to be somewhere because Virgos can assimilate information very well. So, yeah, but I do want your book. So, I don't know how I can get it. Do I go to your social media?
I don't have any copies on me right now,
Okay.
but
Can I buy it from the social media? Like,
you could. What if I do this? What if I go? I'm gonna get a copy as soon as I'm done here broadcasting or live streaming.
Okay.
And then, are you gonna be here all day?
Yes.
So,
Yes,
okay.
tomorrow, Monday, too.
Okay. So if I don't run into you today, I'll run into you tomorrow.
Okay,
I'll have
that
one for
sounds
you.
good.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice seeing you.
Okay, same here.
All right, everyone. Now we have the amazing Sarah Berksman Cosme. I'm sorry, I got your last name.
You did a good job. A lot of people can't figure it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
They can either say like Breastman or Cosme.
Cosme.
Yeah, you did both.
Thank you.
proud of you.
Tell us, Sarah, how are you? How are you feeling? I mean, isn't this
This
amazing?
is amazing. It's so much fun. It's like I love the energy. I love all the people here. It's really a great time. All the presenters. Oh my gosh, I've been learning so much information. It's really great. Yeah.
That's awesome. So, tell us what you do.
Okay, so I'm a hypnotist. I do Dolores Cannon's method of quantum healing hypnosis technique. And it's so fascinating because I get to find out so many things about the universe. The way I work is that I have about 5 or 6 hypnosis subjects who never meet one another. And in that way, I can research information and I can bounce different subjects off of each one of my subjects. And that's how I do my research. So even though it's just hypnosis, I have found a method in which I can actually validate certain information. And I can find out anything about our history or about what we're doing here. And it's really interesting and life-changing, really. So that's what I do.
Dolores Cannon, I hear,
Yes,
right?
Dolores Cannon's my teacher. So I really love doing all this stuff. This is how I write my books is through that method. I still do sessions, but I'm pretty much booked up right now.
I know. I heard that you're booked for many, many months.
Yeah. Well, I don't really have any sessions available. Usually, like a couple years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. How's your conference going so far?
Going great. A lot of beautiful people are here. My presentation was phenomenal. Everybody was
Yes.
just like,
I heard your presentation was phenomenal.
yeah.
Tell me what the highlight of it was.
Well, a lot of the people like the way I connect very complex, abstract information and I break it down into simplest terms. When it comes to the other dimensions, the organization of the cosmos, the structure of the cosmos, and how it relates to the different types of advanced civilizations and the different intergalactic councils. And people are just amazed as to how much information I was able to share with them. at my workshop. So
How
yeah,
do
I wish I had
you
2 or 3 hours. I mean,
Yeah.
I think 90 minutes is not enough.
how do you get your information?
That's a very good question. I actually am connected to a higher version of myself that exists I call it my galactic self, in a higher
Uh-huh.
dimensional world.
Yeah.
And ever since I was a kid, I was plugged in to that being. So that's how I get my information. I call it transmissions. I don't call it
Uh-huh.
channeling
Mhm.
because it's not like I'm channeling an entity that is not me. I'm channeling me, but at a higher level of reality. And so I call it transmission. But I also, just like yourself, Sarah, I also do the research to see if there's any substance behind what I'm receiving.
Yeah, your
And
books have really, I mean, your book has really changed a lot of people's lives. I know because I, like you, I'm at all these conferences too, and I get to hear feedback. And, you should know that your book is really helping people, because we don't always hear.
I
but
do actually. I'm thrilled. It puts me to tears sometimes. How many people's lives have been touched as a result
Yeah.
of reading our cosmic origin.
Yeah.
So it's my honor, and it's just a great pleasure to be of service.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And
It's
tell us about your
exciting
books.
times. I write all the hypnotist journey books. So right now I wrote a hypnotist journey to Atlantis, a hypnotist journey to the secrets of the Sphinx, and a hypnotist journey from the trail to the star people.
Oh, nice.
And I'm working on my fourth book, which is about this mystical place called Avalon.
Avalon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And that should be out in like a couple of
I love Avalon. King Arthur,
Yeah.
Myra, the second
Yeah.
planet, Avion Avalon.
Yes.
Oh my God, that is
And
amazing.
hopefully I'll be done this book in a couple more months. But it's just so much material that it's overwhelming. So I don't know, like I couldn't finish it because I just kept having one more chapter, another chapter. So I think it's more like 2 books. There's so much history that we don't have any, accounts from. So I'm trying to get it all so that I can share it with people. I know people are waiting for it.
Yeah, it seems like people are yearning for this information more.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, because they can feel it. They can feel that they know this stuff. And when they read one of our books, it's like it triggers this remembering within them.
That's what people tell me about my book. They're like, oh my God, you're breaking down the galactic history. It reminds me, it brings memories back.
Yeah, they know it. It's really amazing. It's really fascinating. But, yeah.
I appreciate and acknowledge the work that you do, Sarah.
Thank you. I appreciate it and acknowledge the work that you do too.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'll see you around.
Yes. We'll talk later. Bye, Sarah. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. All right, guys. So that was Sarah Berksman Cosme for you. Oh, there she is. Bye, Sarah. Oh, I got 2 mics now. All right, let's go. All right, do you guys have questions for me? Oh, okay. Good. So we can go check out up here. Sid, I'm actually doing a live. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I'm doing a live broadcast. No, I don't like to be on. Oh, okay. No problem, Sid. It's wonderful seeing you again. And I do appreciate the work that you do, by the way. Thank you. Yes, you're welcome. Have a good one. That was Sid from Cosmic Disclosure on Gaia TV Network. Hi. I'm well. You are? Hi. Ishmael Perez. I should have just gave people a warning. My what? My presentation. Oh, you were there. Oh, okay. What did you think? You don't mind me asking.
Fascinating. I've never listened to you or any of you, but I would like to talk to you after.
Okay, I'll be around.
Will you? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to be here all day today. All right. Thank you. Good. Thank you. She attended my presentation. So far, everyone that was in my presentation this morning was, mind blown. That's what Your real name is Daryl, right?
Yes.
But he channels an entity known as Bashar. Is this a different aspect of yourself from the future?
It is a different aspect, although he also is an individual, more from a parallel reality than the future, but we sort of relate to him in the way that it's like the future.
Mhm.
So it's just a matter of perspective.
Nice, nice. Now, I've been feeling that
Said by the end of 26, beginning of 27, there might be, and he won't say what it is, different information now. Now it's in the proper state for contact.
Wow.
So he's starting literally a multi-step suggestion series of saying, okay, now you don't have to do it, but do this, do this, do this, and you'll change your vibration to be more compatible with contact. So he's starting to deliver some different information now.
Now, is Bashar an entity that is working within an intergalactic council, or is he just
He
operating
is part of an interstellar alliance.
Interstellar Alliance? Now, is this anything to do with the Galactic Alliance or the Guardian Alliance?
There are so many versions of that idea. I'm not exactly sure where they cross over or meld, or whether you're referring to the same thing by different names. So I'm not exactly sure. He just refers to it as the Interstellar Alliance.
The Interstellar Alliance.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. Well, thank you so much, Daryl,
Absolutely,
for your
my
time.
pleasure.
And
Thank
I
you.
appreciate the work that you do, brother.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Wow, guys, there you have it. Daryl, the guy who channels Bashar. Forget his last name, but his first name is Daryl. Hi, how are you? Do you know me? Who am I?
Ishmael, right?
Huh?
You're Ishmael Perez.
I am Ishmael Perez in the flesh. How you doing?
There's a few of them. This one is possible. Contact at sea, sailing from Seattle to Alaska, September 6th to the 13th. And possibly this one.
Mysteries of the Ancients. Oh, that's a good one. I like Galactic Origins because that's what my book is about. What is that one?
Unfortunately, that one won't be possible.
Okay, no problem.
But these would be.
Well, here, let me give you my email, and you
That
can
would be
reach.
great.
Yeah, you can reach me directly.